welcome back again to Tipperton. We're going to do it in this video. We're going to show you how to do a road surface. Now we're going to be using plaster to make the road base, and then we'll be using some black and some grey paint to create the tarmac surface. So here we go. Well, this is all you need to do this. We've got some cheap polyfiller ready mixed plaster there, which was about £2 for a tub like that from my local Asda. That's a good thing with things like this. You can go to the supermarket and get your stuff that you want. We've got some matte black paint, and we've got some matte white paint, which was £1 each a tin. So you can see there, that's cost £4 so far. You'll also need some sandpaper as well, which is also very cheap to get. Just some very fine grade though. You need something like 100 grit, or even smaller than that if you can, 220 grit paper, but something that'll smooth the polyfiller out once we get to that stage. Right, so we'll move on. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to get a bit of just a spare bit of cardboard I've got laying about. I'll just scoop some of the plaster up. There we go. So it's like I said, it's ready mixed. So we just put that on like that. And we'll just rub that in. Try and create a surface. This might take a little while to do. So like that, and then you just rub it on. I have got a layer already on here, you'll have noticed. So just pull the plaster down like that. Not too thick. I mean, you're looking at spreading it pretty as evenly as you can, but we will sort this out later on. So just drag that down like that. Now you can see it's starting to, if you use the edge of the card like that, you start getting a nice little smooth surface. Now obviously I want to make this wider than the road is going to be, because what I want to do later on is add pavements to the sides. So make it, measure the width of your road, but then, as I say, make it wider. And it's as simple as that. Then you can spread it down like that, and you start getting a smooth surface like that. Okay, like that. You see? So we're going to need plenty of this stuff by the looks of it, but right, so I'll crack on with this, and we'll have a look at it when it's complete. Right, okay, so now that's all the plaster being put down there now. It's a messy job, as you can see. So it's got a thickish layer of plaster all the way down. I've smoothed it all down with the best I can. What I use is one of these, which basically is a foam brush. Now you just put a little bit of water on it just to water it down, and then you can get a bit of control on the surface. So if you're just not happy with a certain area, you can rub that in like that, and you get it might be too easy to pick up on the camera with it being white, but if you just brush it down, and you'll just get, just so you can get it how you want it. So there you go. So I'm quite pleased with that now. What I'll do now, we'll leave that to dry. Shouldn't take too long because it's quick setting, like a filler. So we'll let that dry out, and then we'll have a crack at painting it. So we'll do that next. Right, okay. I've now given it a coat of paint. That is actually grey. It's coming out, it looks a bit dark at the minute. What I'll do is I'll give that a few more coats of washes of grey on top of that, and it'll bring out tyre marks and things like that when we finish it off. You can see coming through, I don't know why the camera's picking it up, but you can see the plaster underneath is giving it the texture. So it's not like just painted road, just flat. It now at least has a bit of texture to the road, and when it dries out, you can see from the edges there it is drying out a nice grey colour, like a light grey. Just down the middle of the road is still a bit wet. So yeah, so once we get that all dried up, I'll go over with the smaller brush, and I'll add some bits and pieces of grey and try and look like some tyre wear and cars have driven over it. And then I'll have to patch up the scenery, which I've caught with a white when I did the plastering. But little tip here, don't do your grass and stuff on the sides before you go laying plaster and doing the roads. I've done it the wrong way around, but never mind. But you can see already it's made a big difference to it. I've also done the road at the back of the layout as well, along there. I've removed the retaining wall for this, so I didn't catch it with the paint. So I mean, on the camera it probably just looks like a big load of black paint on the baseboard, but yeah, I mean there'll be a road going all the way down there, and then it's going to go so far along there where them cars aren't stop, and then along there there'll be something different, but it looks quite good. It's definitely getting there, so yeah, so we'll let that dry out now, and then we can move on to the next stage. Okay, now this is the final product. This is what it looks like when it's finished. I've added highlights to the road, like bits of grey, and you can see there, gives it a bit more texture. I've added the pavement, which is Slater's plastic card paving, which goes along like that. I've added road markings, which I got off the internet. I think it was a model railway scenery website, I think it was. So you've got like your centre lines, we've got some markings there with slow, and your junctions, and I've added the lampposts as well, and I've just painted them green. They're from Louts for You, which are LEDs which I can switch on and off. And there's another junction at the other end there, and then your road markings up there. So I hope this video has helped you out. That's the aim of the videos, and hopefully you'll have a go at it yourself. It's not too hard to do, and it's pretty cheap as well. I mean, like I said at the start, you just need some plaster, which you can get from anywhere really, and then some paint. Bit of plaster, bit of paint, a little bit of plastic card for your curbs, and then your road markings and street lights, and away you go. So, that was my first how-to video. I'll be doing more shortly, and I'll do an update shortly as well. So I hope this has helped you out, and see you soon.